Yes, please. Please record. Please read.
Yes, sir. The breakthrough
No.
showed promise.
You
Sir.
see the directions.
Okay, sir. Directions. In the given questions, a sentence is given in which 4 words are highlighted in bold. These 4 words may or may not be in their correct position. There are 4 options with the correct combination of words that should replace each other in order to make the sentence grammatically and contextually correct. Find the correct combination of words that replace each other. If the sentence is correct as it is, select E. The sentence is correct as your option. First question. The breakthrough showed promising results, indicating a potential experiment in cancer research. Option A, only AC. Option B, only AD. Option C, both AD and BC. Option D, only BC. Option E, the sentence is correct. Sir, next question, Padigal, sir.
Yeah, no. You tell me what is the answer for this question. I suggest you
Yes, sir.
You change the answers according to the choices and see whether it makes a comfortable reading. If it gives a comfortable reading, that is the answer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I go to option B, sir.
Good. You're right. Very good. The experiment showed promising results indicating a potential breakthrough in cancer research. Good. Question number 2.
Yes, sir. Engineering the ancient ruins of Machu Picchu left me in significance of the remarkable, explorable, and historical awe of this archaeological wonder. Option A, only AC. Option B, only BD. Option C, both AC and BD. Option D, only CD. Option E, the sentence is correct.
See, actually, how do you pronounce this? R-U-I-N-S.
Ruins, sir.
No, ruins.
Ruins.
Ruinsனாக்க இடிபாடுகள். அதாவது
Okay,
அழிஞ்சு இருக்கிறது. Ruinsனா காணாம போறது. அப்புறம் AWE. How will you pronounce this?
actually I pronounce like
Ah.
away, sir.
You should pronounce as ah. That is something remarkable, something interesting. Yeah. Now,
Okay, sir.
please tell me what is the choice.
Sir, I think option D.
Option
D. I'm not sure, sir, but
no. You see one more option. One more option.
yes, sir.
Answer is C.
Okay,
AC. A இருக்கிற இடத்துல C வரணும், C இருக்கிற இடத்துல A வரணும். Explorable, the ancient ruins of Machu Picchu left me in say awe. Left me in awe. எனக்கு ஆச்சரியம் உண்டாகிவிட்டது of the remarkable engineering and historical significance of this archaeological wonder. Could you follow?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Now
sir.
come to this number 3.
Yes, sir. Question number 3. The new critical poster to enhance curriculum thinking skills and aims creativity among students. Option A, only BC. Option B, both AD and BC. Option C, only AC. Option D, both AC and BD. Option E, the sentence is correct.
What is the answer?
Yes, sir.
The new
Option C, sir.
option
C.
option C, the new curriculum foster to enhance critical thinking skills and aims creativity among students. அதோட இன்னொரு ஆன்சர் சொல்லுங்க. The answer is
D. Option D, sir.
option is D.
Thank you, sir.
The new curriculum aims to enhance critical thinking skills and foster creativity among students. Okay,
Okay, sir.
now fourth question.
Question number 4. Efforts to reduce plastic waste are sustainable for ensuring marine life and preserving a crucial future for our planet. Option A, only AD. Option B, only BC. Option C, both AD and BC. Option D, both AB and CD. Option E, sentence is correct.
See, actually, you should apply as they have given in the answer and see.
Yes, sir. Option D, sir.
Number 4, option D. That is not correct. Can you find one more?
Yes, sir. Option A, sir.
No, the answer is C. C, A and D. That is, efforts to reduce plastic waste are crucial for preserving marine life and ensuring a sustainable future for our planet. Could you follow? I think if
Yes,
we do many such questions, I think we will improve our speaking ability also. It will improve.
Yes, sir.
Now read question number 5.
Okay, sir. The latest smartphone model augmented advanced features, including facial capabilities and boast reality recognition. Option A, only BD. Option B, only BC. Option C, only AC. Option D, both AC and BD. The option E, the sentence is correct.
Question number 5.
Yes, sir. Option D, sir.
Option D. Super. Good. Very good. படிச்சு பாருங்க அப்படியே.
Yes,
The
sir.
latest
The
smart
The latest smartphone model boasts advanced features including facial recognition and augmented reality capabilities. Sir,
Super.
boast means sir?
போஸ்ட்னாக்கா பெருமைப்படுத்துறது.
Okay, sir.
போஸ்ட்னாக்கா to feel proud. Continue. Good. போருமா இது 5 questions here. Shall we go
Yes, sir.
for shall we go for NPA? Now
Yes, sir.
tell me what is your take for NPA?
Yes, sir. NPA is a loan or advance for which
just-
the principal or interest.
Just a
Sir?
minute. Just a
Yes,
minute.
sir.
Yeah. Now you can discuss about NPA. Whatever you are able to remember about NPA, tell about it in correct sentences. And there is no hurry because you are the only candidate available now. Please speak.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am Porkadi. I am from Tamil Nadu. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to discuss about NPA. For banking, loan is the major assets. Sometimes the asset that sometimes the loan is um, not repay by customers. That time it it goes to NPA. The period of 90 days, the principal or interest not pay, then it is called NPA. The NPA is classified in 3 categories. They are substandard asset, doubtful assets, and a loss asset. The loan or advance remains as a NPA for period of less than or equal to 12 months, then it is called substandard asset. The loan or advance remain as NPA for more than 12 months, then it is called a doubtful asset. When the loan or advances still not uncollectible, then it is called loss assets. The gross NPA of our country's scheduled commercial banks, which decline to 3.9 percentage. It is a 10-year low. This report is released by March 2023. It is expected to fall further 3.6 percentage by March 2024. Now, Bank of Maharashtra has a very less NPAs, and it is around 0.25 percentage, 0.25 percentage during the financial year 2023. Normally, NPA is recovered through some types of mechanism. They are loc adalates, debt recovery tribunal, surface act, and insolvency and bankruptcy code. They collect securities, then they sell them and repay the NPA. Nowadays, NPA rising more, but rising NPA are not good. It is negative. It create negative impact about banking. It makes people may lost hope about the banking. So deposit. So people can withdraw their deposit because of untrust about banking. So it is cause liability issues also. That's all, sir.
Interest, distrust. Distrustன்னு சொல்லணும், untrustன்னு வராது. Okay. Porkodi, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Distrust. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Good. Now let me share another
Sir,
one.
I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah.
The 4 types of recovery mechanism they give, sir. Loc adalates, debt recovery tribunal, and surface act, insolvency and bankruptcy code. What is the difference, sir, for these 4 types, sir?
No, 1 minute. See, this is how it goes now. I think I shared this with you.
Yes, sir. I refer, sir, but I couldn't understand that, sir.
What is the doubt you have? The recovery mechanisms. That's what you are
Yes,
asking.
sir.
Na? Please read
Yes,
that.
sir.
Recovery mechanisms.
Recovery mechanisms is a process.
1 minute.
Sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah, recovery mechanism is a process.
Recovery mechanism is a process of carrying out the recovery procedures and mechanisms required to restore the financial assets in the event of failure to repay by borrower. An NPA, as explained above, is an asset that has ceased to generate income and returns, which if not dealt with correctly and promptly, can be detrimental to the bank, and therefore the recovery of NPAs plays an important role to sustain the banking industry.
இது புரிஞ்சுது இல்லையா? This
Yes,
this paragraph, could you understand?
yes, sir.
Yeah. Continue. Mainly, recovery is done.
Mainly, recovery is done through the following aspects. First one, Lok Adalats. The Lok Adalat is one of the alternative dispute redressal mechanisms set up by the government. It is forum where disputes or cases pending in the court of law or at pre-litigation stage are settled mutually. Lok Adalats have been given statutory status under the Legal Services Authorities Act 1987. Under the said act, the decision made by the Lok Adalat is deemed to be a degree of a civil court and is final and finding on all parties and no appeal
And
against.
not finding and binding.
Yes, sir, binding on all parties and no appeal against such an award lies before any court of law. If the parties are not satisfied with the award of the Lok Adalat, though there is no provision for an appeal against such an award. However, they can initiate litigation by approaching the appropriate court by filing a case by following the
by filing a case.
sorry, sir, by filing a case by following the required procedure exercising their right to litigation. The jurisdiction of the Lok Adalats is in cases or disputes of less than 10 lakh rupees in value. The
I'm not,
person,
1 minute, I'm not sure whether it is this latest one. When was this published? Because nowadays I think it may be 20 lakhs or so. Let me check it up. India Lok Adalats maximum loan recovery through Lok Adalats. See, now it is 20 lakh.
yes, sir.
Nowadays it is 20 lakh. Okay, right now, where are we now? Here. Just a minute.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, now continue. 1 minute. You were reading this one, no? You were reading here. Now it is 20
Yes,
lakhs. Now it is 20
okay,
lakhs.
Sir.
Remember. Where is it? Lok Adalats. If the parties are not satisfied, okay. The person decide 10 20 lakh rupees in value.
Okay,
now
sir.
it is 20 lakh. Now continue. The persons deciding the cases.
The persons deciding the cases in the Lok Adalats are called the members of Lok Adalats, and they have the role of statutory conciliators only, and do not have any judicial role. Therefore, they can only persuade the parties to come to a conclusion for settling the dispute outside the court in the Lok Adalat, and shall not pressurize or coerce any of the parties to compromise or settle cases or matters either directly or indirectly.
coercionனாக்கா
The-
கம்பல் பண்றது, கம்பல் பண்றது.
Okay, sir.
The Lok
The
Adalat,
Lok Adalat cannot decide the matter referred to it on its own, but instead it is to be decided on the basis of the compromise or settlement between the parties. The members shall assist the parties in an independent and impartial manner in their attempt to reach amicable settlement of their dispute. Mobile Lok Adalat are also organized in various parts of the country, which travel from one location to another to resolve disputes and in order to facilitate the resolution of disputes through this mechanism. As on 39 2005 2015, more than 15.14 lakhs Lok Adalats have been organized in the country since its inception. More than 8.25 crore cases have been settled by this mechanism so far.
see, actually, Lok Adalats means it is an arrangement by which the bank and the customer, they will go and discuss and come to a conciliation. Here, amounts less than 20 lakhs only can be taken in Lok Adalats. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now go to Debt Recovery Tribunal.
Debt recovery tribunals. The Recovery of Debts Due to Banks and Financial Institutions Act 1993, RDDBFI Act, made provisions for speedy redressal to lenders and borrowers through filing of original applications, also known as OAs, in the debt recovery tribunals and appeals in debt recovery appellate tribunals. Therefore, under the RDDBFI Act, the DRTs and DRATs have been established to help provide for the need of speedy redressal for banks against NPAs. The DRT The DRT also has the power to decide upon the application filed against the secured creditors by the borrower or mortgager for the action taken by them under the Securitization Act. As of today, the government has established 39 DRTs and 5 DRATs, which are single-member tribunals. The problem plaguing the
1 minute. Let me
Yes,
check
sir.
up number of DRTs. How many DRTs are there in India? 39. So the figure is correct. 39 and 5 are correct. Very
Okay,
good.
sir.
Yeah. Continue. Where are we
Yes, sir.
now? I'm sorry.
Which is
DRT has the power to decide upon the applications filed
Okay,
against the
sir.
secured creditors by the borrower. Established 39 on single. The problem plaguing.
The problem plaguing the DRTs, like several other debt recovery mechanisms, is that they are slow to work out on pending disputes, as the process is very long, which results in a high number of pending cases.
Actually, DRT is more or less similar to High Court and other cases only. Here they say up to 20 lakhs you can file a suit where, the DRT will is supposed to look into your grievance quickly and come to a procedure. That is, they have to pass a decree, and then that decree has to be enforced by the bank on the borrower. Decree means a document giving power to the bank to sell a property. So that was the stage there. But since this was taking such a long time, government came with this SURFACE Act. Please read.
Okay, sir. SURFACE Act, the Securitization and Reconstruction of Financial Assets and Enforcement of Security Interest Act 2002, better known as Surface Act, was formed after the considerations carried out by committees constituted by the government to examine the reforms and changes that are needed in the banking and legal systems for better functioning of the debt recovery mechanisms. The main purpose of this Act is to provide speedy recovery of defaulted loans and help reduce the mounting stress on the banks due to increase in NPAs. The Act provides the banks and financial institutions with a mechanism to better recovery of assets by enabling them to take possession of securities and sell them to reduce the burden of the non-performing asset. The Act aims to achieve recovery of NPAs through three major ways, which are the following. First one, securitization. The Section 7 of the Surface Act gives an outlook of what exactly happens in securitization. It states that any securitization company or reconstruction company may, after requisition of any financial asset, offer security receipts to qualified institutional buyers, other than by offer to public, who are those who have expertise and sound knowledge to evaluate and make their investment in the capital markets for subscription in accordance with the provision of those acts. A securitization company or a reconstruction company may raise funds from the qualified institutional buyers by formulating schemes for acquiring financial assets and shall keep and maintain separate and distinct accounts in respect of each such scheme for every financial asset acquired out of investments made by qualified institutional buyer and ensure that realization of such financial asset is held and applied towards redemption of investments and payment of returns assured on such investment under the relevant scheme. The main advantage of securitization is that it allows the institution to raise finances by selling assets or income streams. Asset reconstruction. In asset reconstruction, the securitization companies or reconstruction companies buy the NPAs from the banks and take measures to recover the bad loans from the borrower by carrying certain functions according to the powers vested in them by the Act. Section 9 of the Surface Act gives measures for asset reconstruction, such as the proper management of the business of the borrower. Second, B. Changing or taking over the management of the business of the borrower. C. The sale or lease of the part or the whole of business of the borrower. D. Rescheduling the payment of debt payable by the borrower. E. Enforcement of security interest in accordance with the provision of the Surface Act. F. Settlement of dues payable by the borrower. G. Taking possession of secured assets in accordance with the provisions of the Surface Act.
Good.
Thus,
Continue.
Thus, asset reconstruction helps the banks reduce the burden of NPAs on banks, as when a securitization company or reconstruction company takes over the NPA, the banks and financial institution can get a return on the NPA, which reduces the stress of bad loans on banks and other institutions.
Actually, what is happening is, see, the asset reconstruction companies means they will take over a particular NPA account from a bank. If the loan is worth 100 rupees, probably they may buy it for 70 rupees or so. And then they will take steps for recovery of the money by doing any one of these methods, by proper management, by taking over management, sale or lease, rescheduling payment, enforcement of security, settlement of dues. Likewise, they will sell and then get money for themselves. But bank, instead of it having 100 rupees as NPA, has now been able to get 60 rupees or 70 rupees. And now it is a profit for the bank. So the bank can progress well. Understand? This is asset reconstruction company. But invariably, many of the banks nowadays, they don't do this. They do the job of selling under SurfaceE by giving notice and then bringing the property to sale by themselves. Understand? That is also another method. Yeah. Now continue.
How sir, that 60 or 70% amount give profit for banks?
Yeah, because as it is in the absence of this asset reconstruction company, bank is going to lose the full 100 rupees.
Yes,
They are not going to get back the money easily. So,
yes, sir.
And for taking legal procedures and then proceeding separately, bank may not have sufficient mechanism to do it. So in which case, the easiest way is to get 60 or 70 rupees from the ARC. ARC means what? ARC itself is constituted by the banks. Different banks, about 14, 15 banks, they form together this asset reconstruction company. But invariably, they will go here only when they feel it is not possible for them to recover. In the normal cases, what they will do, they will file the case themselves. They will proceed under SurfaceE themselves. They will issue a notice for 60 days. If the party is not paying within 60 days, they will take possession of the property and then they will give notice in the newspaper and internet and then bring the property for sale. Understand?
Okay, sir.
So this
Yes,
is
sir.
what it is. So this much
Okay, sir.
will do for you today. Best
Yes, sir.
wishes. Tomorrow,
Thank
what
you,
is the
sir.
topic you would like to take up? Chandrayaan 3. Shall we discuss?
Yes, sir.
Shall we
Yes, sir.
discuss
Yes, sir.
about it? How far it is
Okay.
relevant or
Yes.
not? So we can discuss about it.
Yes,
Chandrayaan
sir.
3. Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
sir.
You are the
Thank
only
you, sir.
we are the only candidate today. Very
Yes,
bad.
sir.
Doesn't matter. Thank you.
I am also expect many of them come, sir, because the topic is NPA related to banking.
But
So,
but the topic is very boring, you know. It is not understandable easily.
yes, sir.
Just as you also had doubt, so you
Yes.
ask the doubt. Others, you know, they feel they are not understanding it, so they may not come. It is a really tough one only. But for interview purposes, I will guide you later on. What is it you should remember and how you should present it. That will be told.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Or I can tell you now itself. See, banks, you know, they take they take mortgage of land or building properties, and when the account becomes NPA, that is more than 90 days, money is not paid, and the account is classified as NPA. In order to recover the money quickly, what they do, they take steps under SurfaceE Act. Under this, banks and financial institutions have been given powers to bring the mortgaged property to sale without the intervention of the court.
Okay, sir.
So that is what this procedure I told you. Initially, they will give a notice for 60 days. And within 60 days, the party has to reply and tell. And if no reply is received, bank will take possession of the property. If they have problem in taking possession, they will seek the assistance of collector, district magistrate. Then after taking possession of the property, they will issue notice in newspapers and also internet, and then arrange for bringing the property to sale, common sale, e-auction. They will do it electronic auction and realize the proceeds. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.